On Monday, we took a look at what Army soldiers are doing in the field during Arctic Anvil. Today, embedded reporter Ryan Grimes takes a step back and goes into the logistics of setting up such a large military exercise.
From planning and communicating inside tactical operations centers to finding the time for work and hygiene on the field, Arctic Anvil is a lesson in logistics as well as efficiency against the enemy.
The ability to conduct these operations without real bullets flying downrange, and then for us to take those and internally reflect and use those lessons learned to make ourselves better in the future in the event we ever have to respond to a situation like this.
152nd Aviation Battalion Commander Lieutenant Colonel Bill Taylor says there are several challenges in assisting with such a large military exercise. Arctic Anvil is currently hosting over 5,000 soldiers at the Donnelly Training Area.
Now, that's the beauty of coming out here, is that when we do the training events, if we could do it perfect the first time, we wouldn't have to be out here. So just by the nature of being out here and working through all the different systems, I mean, we get kind of the standard friction with information flow, communication, trying to get a good understanding of what's actually happening out on the battlefield. You know, we have to see ourselves, what's going on with our own aircraft, how to maintain them. We have friction with that. You know, when you get out into the real world, things don't work necessarily as well as you would always hope.
Arctic Anvil has a lot to do with the 196th Infantry Brigade's Joint Pacific Multinational Readiness Capability Implementation System from Hawaii. This mobile high-tech center is now at Fort Greely. Its current mission is to observe soldiers and monitor them as they train during the exercise.
So we're able to determine the things that are going on out in the field. And then when we have a mid-level instrumented after-action review, and then they will talk about some of the things that happened while they were out there training and why they happened. And then what we'll do is we'll allow them to go back out into the field and they can build on those lessons that they learned.
Lieutenant Colonel Taylor adds that Arctic Anvil is also a stepping stone towards more training later this year.
So we're looking at going to the National Training Center in a couple months. So for us, this is just a good intermediate step to get our, get some training objectives accomplished and prepare ourselves for that and for future missions down the road. As you know, the world, as we know, is a very dangerous place and not knowing what's coming. So trying to make sure we have that sustained readiness. And we're ready to go at a moment's notice to support the nation as best we can.
Tomorrow, we will take a better look at the people observing soldiers on and off the field and highlight the safety precautions Fort Greely is using for troops and civilians. This is Ryan Grimes reporting.